Hey guys, I got one of my signature messy shop updates for you. I know it's been a while since I've really posted any videos to my YouTube account. I do apologize for that, but I have been extremely busy. As I mentioned in one of my last videos, my wife was very pregnant with twins, and she actually delivered those a couple of weeks ago. We had a boy and a girl. Everything came out great. The babies are healthy, mom's doing well, and we were actually all released within 48 hours of the delivery. So things went very smoothly, and everyone's doing great. And that's definitely a great relief here in the Riley household. But due to those new arrivals, we have been extremely busy, and I myself very busy with my full-time job out at the steel mill. So I really haven't had a whole lot of time to make videos or do shop updates, anything like that, but I did want to knock out a quick one for you guys tonight, as I do have a lot of projects in the works and even a few getting finished here in the next day or so. But one thing I'll go ahead and show you guys, I did get a new order of steel in. I decided to try the New Jersey Steel Baron Aldo Bruno, based on all of the glowing reviews I've heard from him. Out of dozens of reviews I've read from other knife makers who have purchased this steel and worked with him, I don't believe I've seen one negative review, and I really can't say that for other suppliers I've gotten my steel from, though I myself have not had issues with them, such as Jantz or Admiral Steel. But I was getting down to my last couple pieces of 1095 over there, although I think I got a few shorter cutoffs laying around here somewhere. And I just wanted to go ahead and stock up before I use those up and see what kind of steel I could get from Aldo. So we have a few pieces here of 1095 1/8 inch thick and some various widths, 1 inch, inch and a quarter, inch and a half, 1/8 inch 1095, 4 feet long. And then we have some 3-foot sections of W2, which is actually a new type of steel, somewhat similar to 1095. It is technically a water hardening steel, though it works quite well with the fast quenching Parks 50 I use for 1095. And if I understand correctly, it does heat treat very similarly. It just has a little bit of extra vanadium in there. So got a few pieces of that, 3 feet long, 3/32 thick. And I'm actually going to be trying my hand at some slip joints probably with this, maybe even with these 1/8 inch pieces, some larger Barlows or back pocket folders. But definitely enough there for some neck knives and other fixed blades as well. So that should be more than enough to keep me busy for several months to come, especially considering the lack of shop time I seem to be having lately. But another quick update, something else I want to get into here. I think I'm going to start making leather sheaths for some of my knives. Something I've never done before, but I'm very interested in learning. So I've just been slowly gathering some tools, overstitch wheel, chamfer tool or edge beveler, the stitch channel cutter, adjustable V-notcher, 4-piece all set with some bits there. Got a rotary leather punch here, and then some hollow punch sets. And still got quite a few materials and other accessories I need to start gathering before I make my first sheath. But I do want to kind of get things started and starting a real nice collection of tools here. Got another order from USA Knife Maker, a couple pieces of micarta. Canvas and linen micarta. Got some more eyelets for my Kydex, which can also be used for leather, I suppose. As well as some more MCAM scales. I was very pleased with how those came out, and I'll show you guys the knife those are going on here in a moment. But I'm also working on a newer neck knife design. Nothing too original. I've seen a lot of makers call this a patch knife. Blind Horse Knives has something very similar, as well as several other makers make a similar little utility neck blade. This is just my version, And I actually have one that I'm gluing the scales up on as we speak over there in my bench vise. For a guy that I work with, he saw some of my work, and I told him I had a few blades heat treated, so he wanted one. Not sure how well you'll be able to see that, but got some diamond wood scales on there, the brown and black, similar to the pattern I used for a Skinner I made not so long ago. Some 1/8 inch stainless pins, lanyard tube, and once that gets flushed up and shaped, that'll be a nice little blade there, which of course I'll show you guys in my next update. But as far as other projects, like I mentioned over by the steel there, I am starting to get into slip joints a little bit. This is the first one I've ever tried to make, and it doesn't have a nail nick in it, so it's very hard to open without pliers. But it was a great learning experience for me, and this is actually a functional slip joint. It just hasn't been pinned together, shaped, or anything like that. Not sure if I'll finish it, as there are a few things wrong with it, lessons learned, in other words, but it's definitely a fun little project and a great learning experience, and I definitely want to make a few more of those. And may even start focusing on those almost exclusively after I make a handful more neck knives and things, depending on how the learning curve goes and how much time I have here in the future. But I do have some patterns I've kind of been working on. This one's based off of a Tony Bose back pocket folder. I got some other knives. This is a Camulus Granddaddy Barlow I took apart for the pattern for this one. Another little swell end jackknife I took apart to see how that was put together. And last but not least, as far as what I want to show you project wise, I am working on my military fighter, and have that just about ready for handle scales. This is what the MCAM scales are going to go on. Got a nice wedge on the back there. Almost a full flat grind, not quite. I do need to clean this up a little bit more, especially in that ricasso area and the flat grinds in that extended tang area. But this is, again, almost ready for handle scales and then a sheath and an edge. So definitely excited for that. Coming along very nicely. Excited for this little patch knife design I've been working on. And of course I have a few other things here on the bench still. A couple more of these that are already heat treated that I need to finish. But it's really just a matter of finding time with the new arrivals and with my full-time job. Just trying to get any time out here. So stay tuned, there will be more videos. Didn't want you guys to think I disappeared or anything. I've just been very busy, so I do appreciate the views. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Seems like I get a new subscriber or two almost every day or every other day. So I do appreciate you guys viewing my channel, subscribing to it, and I really don't want to disappoint you with the lack of videos, so we'll see if we can maybe start posting a few more here in the near future, showing you guys my work and some other projects I'm working on. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me, put a comment in my videos, or if there's anything you'd like to see, go ahead and leave a comment, leave a message, and we'll see if maybe I can't work that out for you as well. So once again, guys, just a quick shop update. Here coming close to the end of 2011. Stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.